everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures and welcome to the Come Fall in Love Raid Train. Y'all, I need to give a little explanation really quick here. I am supposed to be raiding into Christy Girl at 4 o'clock. So Cooper Ridge Homestead is on right now. They're going to be raiding into me. I have felt terrible. I did a show this morning. I am quickly going downhill, not feeling well at all. But this is a raid train. You cannot leave people hanging at the last moment. So I've messaged the conductors and I'm waiting to see if I can raid early. I will start by doing any pre-bids that are there. But I just want to let you guys know, please forgive me a little bit today. I am just not doing good, but I was not going to leave our raid train conductors hanging. So we're going to do our best. This is the Come Fall in Love raid train. I was super excited to be here. I was hoping I would feel a lot better than what I do. I actually have another show tonight that I'm going to have to end up canceling. But anyways, just trying to kind of give you guys an update. If I'm not my usual self, I'm pushing through right now. As soon as that raid comes over, excuse me, in about a minute, we will go ahead and start some pre-bids. Let me get a giveaway going. We're doing some motivational cards as a giveaway, some of our rewards cards. If you guys have any of our rewards cards, it is numbers 3 and 7 today in that order. It is also in the show notes. We'll get you $5 off. So you want to do that. And that works for anything in the auction tab or in the buy it now. I did load up some stuff in the buy now. So check that out. I'm going to take a little sip here. We've got all kinds of really cool stuff today. We've got some jewelry. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of it. I'm going to go as long as I possibly can and raid into Christy Girl as soon as she is ready, pretty much. So I don't know if we'll be on for 30 minutes or the full hour. We will see as soon as Christy Girl is ready. I hope you guys are doing good and that you've been on the train today. I want to, as soon as they come in, I'll do all the official thank yous. But this is put on by Grammy G, 55502, and Shalom Y'all, two really great people. So I know Shalom Y'all has been in most of my morning shows, and it's just so fun to see them people there. Hello, the Crow's Nest. How are you doing? So if you were just joining, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. I was just saying, not too sure how long we're going to be on. I am waiting for the next person. We're going to try to probably raid a little bit early, just due to not feeling very well today. I did a show this morning and then quickly went downhill from there, to the point where I actually called out of my 9 to 5. I was like, I just can't do this today. I have been in bed since my show ended at about 8:30 this morning. So with that raid should be coming over any second here, and we're going to go ahead and get started as soon as they get here. Let's see. Let me grab, I don't want to turn my back. You know, the minute I turn my back to grab an item is when the raid's going to come, and then I will not see it. So, my love, will you watch for the raid while I grab an item and I can start talking about it?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Shalom, y'all.
The other one.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just start to show you my first item because they'll be over any minute now. So let's see here. We have a really cool vintage planter here. So I have some really old stuff, some really new stuff. I'm just going to start with 1 or 2 items and we'll switch over to the pre-bids so we can make sure we do those pre-bids. But this first one here is a planter. If I can find it in my listing. I have some vintage Valentines. Anybody like vintage Valentines, like old ephemera? All right, we're going to go ahead and just get this going while we're waiting for them. So we have this vintage planter. So we have this vintage planter with, look at the little baby face. How stinking cute is that? You've got the planter there. Now there is a call out, so I want to make sure somebody tried to like fix the call out, so it's really hard to see. But right here, there it was chipped, and then they repainted it with some pink. So there is a little bit of roughness there. You can tell in person up close, but I want to make sure I call that out. Who makes this? Goodness gracious, my eyes are not well enough. There is an original maker sticker down there. We're going to go ahead and give that a run while we're waiting for them to get here. I like to do 10 seconds, 2-second reset, and that is going right now. Hi, Cricut Pro. How are you today?
Someone else still running.
Grim 5 Guru, thank you so much. That is heading to you. Congratulations. You know, you guys, I forgot to say, I didn't even get my cart, that
Thank you.
we have shipping set at $4.50. So shipping is going to be maxed out. You'll never pay more than $4.50 in the show today. And I'm going to find something else to do before we go to the pre-bids here. I love that answer. I am, y'all, if you're just joining and did not hear, you got to excuse me a bit today. I am not feeling well. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I'm supposed to rate at 4, but if Christy Girl, who I'm rating to, is on earlier, then I'll be heading over to her a little bit earlier. Let's take a look at some of these Valentines. See if you guys like ephemera. This was my favorite little set here. So these are 3 pieces of ephemera. Look at this old Valentine. Look at how cute that is. This is, I couldn't even tell you, it's probably early, I don't know, 1930s, 1940s Valentine. We'll show you from the top. And then we have this guy here. So let's go ahead and get you a top view. This one opens up and I'm not going to be able to hold it. We have another one. And then I threw, we have this guy here. And then I threw another homemade one, old vintage homemade one in. But look at this. Is that not the most adorable Valentine? We're going to go ahead and get that running. For $1, you're going to get all 3. Going now. The teacup chop, you got that first giveaway. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Cricket Pro. Thank you guys for your bids on this. And Kate, that is heading your way. Thank you. Let me put this one down there. All right. I don't know where the raid is. They were supposed to be here. Are they not coming? Nope. She's still running. Okay. We're just going to keep going for a little bit to see if the raid comes over. I'm not too sure what's going on because I'm here. Honey, you want to switch camera for me, please? I'm here with you guys, and I can't go check their show, so I'm not too sure what's going on. We're going to hang. I'm going to go as long as I can. Let's go ahead and go over to the pre-bids. Since the raid's not here yet, we're just going to start on the pre-bids because I don't want to leave people hanging on those. All right. First pre-bid is this Herond, if I'm saying that right. And I know Herond is a very, very famous high-end designer. And so we have a little trinket dish shaped in a heart. And those are, it looks like little blue daisies on there. So we're going to go ahead and run this one. I did not put a measurement in the chat, but you can tell by the size of my hand. And the raid's about to be coming. So this is up and running right now. Little Herond. There is the raid, Copper
Welcome
Ridge.
in, Raiders.
Thank you so
Grab
much
your
for coming
hats
over.
and step into
We are
Zoe's
running this.
Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Heron dish. CC Thrifts, thank you so much. You got the Heron dish. Thank you so much for that raid. Let's go ahead and welcome you all in. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name is Tracy. Thank you so much to Grammy G 55502 and Shalom, y'all. Thank you so much. And thank you, Copper Ridge, for coming on over. Y'all, raids are really hard. If you're just joining us, my name's Tracy. I've got to ask you for your forgiveness today. I am not feeling well at all. I have reached out to see if I can raid into Christy Girl a little bit early. So we're jumping right in on those pre-bids just to make sure we address those. Normally, I'm a lot more energetic. I'm a lot more lively. I have been in bed since after my show this morning about 9 o'clock and just got up for this. So we are, we're here, we're doing it. Maybe Christy Girl can start a bit early. If so, then we'll be raiding early, but y'all stay on this train. And I just got to let you guys know, there is no way when you are signing up for a train that you can like back out at the last minute. It just throws everything into a big tizzy, and I did not want to do that. So let's go on to our next pre-bid. Actually, let's get another giveaway going. All right, another giveaway is going, and then we're going to hit our next pre-bid here because I want to make sure I do get to all of those. This one, so perfect for your vanity. How beautiful would this be in a Valentine's gift? Look at behind the scenes there. It is a little vanity tray. It is a mirror with gold toned metal around the edges. The back of it does have your velvet back. There is a little age. You can tell it's worn. It's been around for a bit. It's not brand new. Let me give you a quick size on this. Let's see our camera from the top. It is just shy 9 3/4 inches, just shy of 10 inches there. And we're going to run that right now for $1. It is up and going. Most of our items are starting at $1 this morning. We do have some jewelry and stuff that's a little bit higher price. I'll get to possibly, we'll see how long I am on today, but thank you so much for your bids. I really appreciate it. The teacup trap, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, what was the next pre-bid? All right. Okay. Just double check on the payment on that. Make sure that everything is good on that one. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at this one. Copper is supposedly like the metal of the year.
Thank you, Cricket Pro.
Thank you so much. So copper is the metal of the year. We have a little copper mold here. It is in great shape. Thank you so much for taking a look at that payment. Everything's good now. We're going to go ahead and run this one. Up and going. How sweet for Valentine's. This would just look, it has a little hanger. It would look great just to hang up as decor, or you can actually use it. It is fully functional. Thank you, Grammy. I appreciate that. And Grim 5 Guru, that is going to you. Congratulations. What is our next one? Okay, we have a pre-bid on the little birdie. So this one probably isn't vintage. I mean, in all transparency, this is probably a little more modern. There's no maker's marks. There's no stickers or anything, but it is really cute. We're going to put it on there. There's a little ceramic piece. It would look great in a vignette. And there you go. We're going to go. That is up and running for $1. Adorable little birdie. Look at the heart right there. Isn't that cute? And pre-bid on the wedding box. Thank you. Cricket Pro, going to you. I see I have 10 items here with pre-bids. I'm going to work my way straight down the list. I will make sure I do get all the pre-bids before, if we do raid to Christy Girl early, I'll make sure I get all the pre-bids first. So let's see here. We'll actually go to the bottom of the list. Let's do that wedding box and then we'll go do the rest of them. But we got a few. So if there is something you're super interested in, make sure you throw a pre-bid. I'm going to make sure I address those before we raid. And where's the wedding box? There it is. The wedding box has a cool little feature. I think I put it in there that it glows. So this is a Westmoreland wedding box. You have that red, ruby red, and clear glass. There are no chips or cracks that I can see. We have a little bit of like paint wear from the flashing right there on the corner, but not a lot, just a very small little spot. Let me show you the glow on that. Here it is. There you go. You can see that glow. We're going to go ahead and run that starting at just $1. And that is up and going right now. Even that bottom part down there glows. So all that clear glass glows nice and bright. Thank you so much for your bids. Kimberly, thank you, thank you. Oh, Bertie, you're so sweet.
On its way to you.
All right, what do we have next on the list? We'll get to all the hat pins in just a second. Let's do this little trinket box. So this one I thought was so cool. I actually found this at a antique store. So we have two pieces, and we'll show you in the other camera so you can see up close. But we have this little piece, and it's so decorative. These are actually like little deer heads. These little pieces sticking out, they look like little deer heads. So it's almost like a little hunting scene, but I thought it was sweet for Valentine's. We have some, I'm going to say pheasants, but I'm not too sure about the birds. Let me show you close up so you can see how cute that is. All right. Oh, let me move it this way. Okay, so we can't raid early, no problem. We'll make it through. We'll just keep going till 4 o'clock. We'll make this work. All right. And we're going to start this trinket dish off. It is going right now. Oh, no, they can. Okay. Oh, they can raid early. Okay, great. We're going to get through the pre-bids and then we'll go right over to them. Thank you so much. Grim, thank you, thank you. That is heading your way. This is a really cool trinket box. And Hal Barr, you got that giveaway. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We'll keep running giveaways while I'm doing the pre-bids.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to get through these pre-bids and then we are going to go ahead and raid over to Christy's Girl. And Grammy and Shalom, thank you so much. You guys, if you are not following this train the rest of the day, please stay on. Big, huge thank you to Grammy G 55502 and Shalom, y'all, for putting on this train. And my largest apologies for not feeling well and having to raid early. Let's do this other trinket dish. This is your classic trinket dish, kind of very Victorian to me. Has your courting couple. your famous courting couple. It is some type of metal. I do not know what type of metal it is. So that's why I didn't put the metal in there. We have our little red velvet in there, super cute. And this is porcelain up here at the top. Let me show you from this camera so you can actually see what it looks like. Oops, this way. All right, there you go. So you have that courting couple. You have the metal all around there. You've got the little velvet. We're going to go ahead and run that. And it's a small one. It kind of fits in your hand. And that's going right now. Hello, Southern Charm. Thank you for coming over today. Thank you so much for your bids. Rainy D, that is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do, I'm just going to go up to the top of the list of the pre-bids. Let's do these hat pins here. So the first hat pin we have has this blue glass. Well, it's like clear and blue. Ooh, that's really loud. All right. We're going to have to come over. You know what? Should we use this? Should I try this? All right. We're going to try to see it on the phone here. See if we can use the phone. All right. This is the top of the first hat pin. Is that clear? Bring it down. There we go. So now you can see how pretty that hat pin is. This is a little bit shorter of one. It's about the length of my hand. And that is up and running right now. You can see how pretty that top of that hat pin is. That is glass up there. Rainy D, congratulations.
Thank you.
And then the next hat pin, we'll get this pinned. This is the one. This has a really neat feature. So now this is really long, you guys. So first of all, let me show you the length. It is this tall. That's probably a good 12 to 13 inches in height. But let me show you how pretty the top of this is. Look at that filigree on there. And then the top is, I don't know if I can flip this around and show you the top. It is like a little white porcelain button up there at the top. And that is up and running. I love that filigree. I just think it's so pretty. I'm hoping I'm using the right terminology here. I'm hoping that is what that's called, filigree. If not, it's just beautiful, whatever you call it. Thank you so much for your bids. Rainy D, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, Millicent.
Hello, Millicent. Let's see. Hopefully I'm getting the right one here. We have a few. I want to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. Let's see. Which one is this one? I can't tell by the picture. Hold on. Oh, that's this guy. Okay. Just making sure I get the right one. So first off, let me show you the height. This one's probably about 10 inches in height. Thank you so much. All right. So we have, this is like a ceramic here. I really don't think it's glass. I think it's like a ceramic, and then you have like a metal ball at the top of it. And that one's going right now. Thank you so much for your bids.
No, Millicent, I forgot.
Rainy D, that is heading to you. You are cleaning up on hat pins today.
you.
Congratulations. Let me, we're just going to stick with any of the hat pins that have a pre-bid. So this one's shorter. Let me show you. This is maybe only about 5 inches, about the size of a hand. But the metal work on this is stunning. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I do not know what type of metal this is. Possibly a brass. I don't know though. And then the top is like a flower. That's what it's meant to be. So beautiful. And that is running right now. You can see some tarnish in there. It is old. It's been around for quite a while. And Rainy D, congratulations. All right,
Thank
the next
you.
hat pin we have that I see a pre-bid. Pamela, you got that giveaway. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being on the team today.
Congratulations.
All right, so we have this one, another one, probably about 6 or 7 inches. This is a very simple one. So we can see the top here. It's almost like a folded metal. It looks like a flower, but it has some really pretty design going on with it. And, uh-oh, it just disappeared off my screen. Hold on a minute. There it is. And that one is up and running right now. Like ribbons, yes. Like all folded into each other. I mean, whoever made these, like how talented. Rainy D, congratulations. Let's see here if we have, all right, there's not pre-bids on the others. We're going to stick to the pre-bids. And let's see here. We are going to go to this sign. So this is probably a newer sign, but I thought it was so fitting. And I would hang this in my house. Absolutely. So this is on wood. This is like a plaque on wood. And it says, "Can I borrow a kiss? I promise to give it back." We do have the hanger back there so you can hang it. I will give you a size on it really quick just so you know what it is. 12.5 by about 9 inches. And that's going right now. Thank you for your bids. This is so stinking cute. It looks like a little metal piece that they attached. And Alicia, thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right, this was such a unique item. No. All right, and if you guys, if I am missing any first-time purchases, please forgive me today.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Thank you, Shalom.
Thank you, Shalom. Yes, I cannot see it. I don't have my iPad going, so I cannot see them today. That is the downside of running with the camera versus a phone. It's just something that's not available to us. All right, this is actually a piece of wax. So this is a carved piece of wax. It has the cherub in there. From my research, I saw that they were from West Germany mostly. We're going to show you from the top. It is a little dusty, but honestly, I did not know how to clean wax, so I did not want to attempt any cleaning products and ruin it. It is 4 inches tall and about 3.5 inches wide, and that is running right now. What a unique piece. It is fully waxed. I feel safe shipping it this time of year. I would not feel safe shipping something like this in the middle of summer. And the Cherub Mason, congratulations. All right,
On its way to
we
you.
have a little ring holder here. This one is made by Williams Garden, I think. It is really pretty. I love the painting on there, the neutral colors. How great would it be to give a gift? Like actually if you're giving a ring or something and you can put it on there and give the whole ring holder gift. We're going to show you from this other camera. There we go. Look how pretty that is. And it is in great shape, no chips or cracks. And that is running for $1 right now, up and going. We have one more pre-bid we're going to do, and then we are going to go raid early because I am not feeling very well at all today. So, CC Thrift, thank you so much. If there's anything you guys are interested in that's listed,
Thank you.
go ahead and throw a pre-bid on it, and I'll just make sure I do those before we raid. But right now, we just have this one last item. Let me find where I put it. All right, so we have another little trinket box. It is red, like deep, deep, dark red glass, and it is in great shape. Of course, you've got both pieces here. We're going to show you from here because it has some decor, like design on there. Let me come back this way. See, it has a really pretty design on there. And then, of course, you've got that bottom piece, and they fit together for a little trinket dish. And that's running right now. Thank you, Shalom. Thank you. And thank you for your understanding. I really appreciate that. And Rainy D, that is going to you. All right, we do have another pre-bid on a hat pin. So this hat pin, let me show you the size.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Millicent. I haven't measured these, but this is probably about 10 inches. You can see the size here. Let me show you up close what that metal looks like so you can see exactly what you're bidding on. This is really pretty. Look at the decorative. At one point, you can see there was some paint on there. Age has wore off some of that paint, but it is a metal with all that pretty design going on. And that's running right now. Thank you for your bids. Rainy D, congratulations. That is heading to you.
Thank
You guys,
you.
I am going to go raid. We are going to go raid into Christy Girl. She is next on the train. She gets a little bit longer. Thank you so much to Grammy, to Shalom, y'all. And thank you, Christy Girl, for being on early for me. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys soon. And I am sorry that I am just not feeling good today. But we're going to keep on going with the train. So let's go ahead and go raid. Y'all have a rest of a great train today. Let's see if I can just find her on the way.
Thank you for joining us.
And there she is.